It's that time, ladies and gents. It's Monday, ladies and gentlemen, at 4 p.m. Central Time, which means it's time for our Monday edition of the Fishman Takeover. It's Gristle time, as they say. It's Gristle time in the orange room. Ding-a-ling, shring-a-ling. Soon it will be Gristlemas Day. Gristlemas Day? That doesn't make any sense. Hey, friends out there. Sassy Cat first in the house. Lawton Childs coming in hot second. Eddie Leon, Michael Burrell, Stephen Ward, Sassy Cat back in day. Afternoon, Drade and Dylan. Afternoon to y'all. I'm going to share this with some special music friends, hither and yon. Musical friendship in the air. Come on, you all. You better beware. Musical friendship in the air. Musical friendship in the air. Better beware. I'm sporting the 335 today, folks. Sometimes I feel a little 335-ian. And nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with feeling those feelings of 335-ery. You ever get that feeling of feeling 335-ery? Sometimes I feel a little 335-ery. All the way from Cambridge, England, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Pete, what's going on? We got Andreas from Madrid. Lord have mercy. Sassy Cat wants to know, do you use 5 Bs?
Yeah, from time to time. 5 Bs, 5 As.
Do you not have your microphone?
No, I don't. It's unplugged.
Dylan has failed us with his plugged-inery.
But I do.
But yes, they're 5 Bs. They're 5 Bs. They're 5 Bs. Folks, how's it going out there? You all right? That one was called Monday at 4 p.m. Stigo, do, shringo, do. Yeah, these are these mighty Fishman Fluence pickups on this 335. This was actually something I got from Gibson, Memphis. This is a 63 50th anniversary Gibson Memphis 335. And I've outfitted it with the Fishman Fluence Classic humbuckers, which sound magnifico. They sound big, juicy, succulent. They're good for you. Do the succulent. They sound juicy and succulent. Yes. Rock music is good for your soul, has redemptive qualities. Redemption. Via rock and roll, I said redemption. Redemption is good for your soul, ladies and gentlemen. Magic Sam meets Magic Drade. I'd like to think so, Dean. Thanks. Thank you. Somebody have the tabs for Spank It? Well, Jade, that's an excellent question. I am a Johnny Winter fan, as a matter of fact. There is a... what is going on? Oh, sorry. I'm losing control of my brain. I'm losing control of my thoughts. What was I just talking about? Sorry, I saw a message on my phone that completely befuddled me. That's gone. Sorry. Oh, tabs for Spank It. Yes, in the I have a new book of transcriptions coming out like next month from Hal Leonard. So as soon as they're available, I will definitely let you guys know during the live streams that the new book will be available. And I will do signed versions from my website, as a matter of fact. Now, I'll let you guys know what's going on with that. Can you dig it? From the up now. That's right, Stephen Ward. You were talking about tuna fish sandwiches. Someone asked me about my pedals. Right now, I'm not using any pedals other than, well, I have 2 in line, but I haven't used them yet. Yeah, Prevagen. Thanks, Tom. So that's the amp gain right there from my Koch amplifier. I've got a TC Electronics Flashback 4 going through the effects loop. So that's where that little slapback's coming from. Can you dig it? Other than that, I've got a, let's see what we got here. I'll show it. That's what I got going on. I got my, I've got the Phase 95 pedal. And I've got my F up pedal for. Can you dig it? It sounds so filthy. It sounds so juicy. How do you go about developing a style that encompasses many styles of music? Attention deficit syndrome. What? Actually, you know what? Everything, all the dots line up. It's like, you know, you start listening to old rock and roll stuff. It leads you to the blues stuff, roots rock. That leads you to, country stuff, Scotty Moore leads you to Chet Atkins. Jerry Reed is in there somewhere. Albert Lee led me to actually James Burton, kind of a weird thing. I knew Albert Lee before I knew James Burton, but that happens. That happens when you're born in 1966. Yeah. So all those different things to me, I just liked various different styles. Thought, I want that in my soup. I need to have me some of that. I heard that Mark Knopfler finger plucking, and I thought, I need to add that to my soup. And I put it in there and served it up, piping hot. What? And then Clarence Gatemouth Brown. I love Clarence Gatemouth Brown. And then different slide stuff happened. And yeah. So all kinds of different slide influences in that regard. Let's do a little slide for the hell. Go to open E for this. Ooh, it sounds so pretty. chocolate on my fingers, icing on my lips, sugar diabetes and blubber on my head. I keep the nightlight burning, baby. So I can go downstairs and cruise. I got them Oreo cream sandwich, chocolate covered cream filled cookie blue. I hide them in a cabinet, I keep them in a jar. And people for emergencies, I keep them in a glove compartment of my car. But I couldn't quit if I wanted to. They get me high just like I get on booze. Sandwich, chocolate covered cream filled cookie blue. Doctor says I'm crazy. Boy, you better give him up and quick. Or you'll be pushing up daisies. 'Cause boy, you're definitely sick. But I couldn't quit if I wanted to, folks. Cause they got a taste that I just can't lose. I got them Oreo creamer sandwich, chocolate covered cream filled cookie, built by Nabisco, you know I ain't no rookie. the next best thing to Nookie Blue. Yeah. A little bit of that Lonnie Mac right there. Yes, keeping with the quarantine theme, ladies and gentlemen. The Oreo Cookie Blues, delicious treat. Oreo Cookie Blues. Although I will say, because Easter was yesterday, we had a little bit of those Reese's peanut butter eggs, which I got to tell you, it's one of my personal faves. The kids gave me a little pushback. They're like, you know what, we don't like, there's too much chocolate in the Reese's peanut butter egg. And I say, listen, I think it's the most perfect distribution of chocolate and peanut butter of all the Reese's iterations. They didn't necessarily agree, but you know what that meant? More for grade. Okay? More for grade. Better take a longer walk. More for grade. Better take a longer walk. Baby, babe. Fishman triple play rules. It certainly does, my friend. I like that kind of talk. Folks, we are enjoying the Fishman Fluence Classic humbuckers on this glorious 335, which are sounding succulent and robust. You see, whether I'm on the neck pickup or the bridge pickup, it's nothing but pure chewing satisfaction. Can you dig it? Oh, I liked Guitar Lust Euphoria has said, I agree on the Reese's eggs. Perfect ratio. I'm with you. I'm with you, my Reese's brethren. Reese's brethren coming on strong, rejoicing in the power of the Reese's egg. Oh, wow. Rejoicing in the power of the Reese's egg. Nothing wrong with it. If you're going for trouble, you come to the right place. I could tell, yeah, by that look on your face. You're a fine young portrait of sin, eyes of an angel, the baby is great. Once he molded it on over in a skin-tight display. When it came to move, oh, Lord, she had a masquerade. I don't look for trouble, it looks for me. Her motives were clear, it was plain to see. She likes to heed the need, well that's her creed. She likes to heed the need, y'all. Well she's built for comfort and built for speed. of a video man. You get it back and in the face if you're calling her a tramp. She's got a way about her. Oh, your mama saw her with her. You beat her soon. She likes to heatheny. That's her creed. She likes to heatheny, y'all. Well, she's built for comfort and built for speed. That's her creed. She likes to heatheny, y'all. And she's built for comfort and built for speed. She likes to heatheny. That's her creed. She likes to heatheny, y'all. And she's built for comfort and built for speed. That is actually an old song from my old band back in the day. Greg Koch and the Tone Controls. And that is a song called Heed the Need. And there's a little Hendrix lick that I started there. Maybe a test on that one. Yeah. Can you dig it? Heed the Need. Great to see your column in Guitar World, Drake. Well, thank you, Mark. I'm glad you're enjoying those. That's good, clean fun. Good, clean fun. Darth Slater says, "Hi, guys. My yell button is still stuck." Oh, that happens sometimes. Sometimes the yell button is stuck. I've been listening to The Grip. Albert's Back is glorious tune. Just saying, yeah, it's back in the day, Steve. That was, that record came out in 2001, and it was on Favored Nations Records, Steve Vai's label. And then I got it back into my possession a few years back, and then they took it off digital, and then I needed to put it back on. It's just been something I've been meaning to do. And so now I'm finally getting all my back catalog back into my possession, and will all be available on the digital formats. So the next one's going to be up is actually a record from 1997 called Double the Gristle, and that's a half live, half studio recording. That was always very popular with the kids because there's some Hendrix covers on there. And then I do a version of Steppin' Out. Actually, the live version of Stepping Out that's on the grip is originally from Double the Gristle. And Albert's Back. Yes, the whole gist of Albert's Back was that Albert King came back from the dead and played in a death metal band. And so that's what that's all about. Oh, Lord, what are you going to do? Knock, knock, who's there? Greg Koch, Greg Koch, who? Greg Koch rocks. Thank you very much. Can't wait to get the new record, Digital Lounge. The new record will be available, the very new one, the Koch Marshall Trio record. The digital downloads will be available by April 30th. So all of you who pre-ordered the material copy, the CD version, we'll get those middle of the month, sign them up, and get them to their destinations by the end of the month, and then the digital downloads will be available. Voice 3, please, of the single. Well, Darth, on my version of these pickups, I do not have the single coil version. These were before the single coil version was available, so I just have the 2 voices per pickup. So here's the neck. Here's the second neck. Oh, hello. The pot's a little dirty. Bridge pickup. And here's the second version. Good sounding guitar, there's no doubt. It's a good sounding diggity doggone utensil of rock and roll. Although I do really like the single coil position on my open core versions of the classic humbuckers, which were on my red Les Paul. I have that option and it sounds great. All right, I'm gonna switch over to our friendly neighborhood Gristle 90, which are now arriving in stores. Hooray! Hooray! There's this color, which is the unexpected but joyful Bradford Beach Blue. Beautiful to behold. There's also a Venetian Gold and a Midnight Black version. And although there was going to be a little lull in availability, that is not happening now. So they're all going to be available. So initial shipment is at Wildwood, but then another shipment's coming in like next week. So then all Reverend dealers that can get them will have them, or that ordered them will get them. There you have it. What do we got? What do I got going on here? Listen to that. Ooh. He doesn't have enough sticks to do the Keith. Shout out to Dylan. Keep on banging those drums. Folks, how's it going out there? How about these P90s and this brand new Fishman Gristle tone, Fluence Gristle tone P90s in this doggone brand new Reverend signature guitar for me, Drade. And it's called the Gristle 90. This one in Lakefront. No, Bradford Beach Blue. Can you dig it, you crazy kids? Can you dig it this again? Yeah. That's time for questions. Dylan has rocked out with us with great abandon and plum. Don't forget to turn off your snare. The P90s are indeed noiseless. So, and on top of that, there's also they have two voices. There's also the double secret out of phase position, which is not fully out of phase because I like that thing where you just roll back one pickup just a little bit and you get this delicious sound in the middle. Can you dig it all? It's got a tone all its own, says Eddie Leon. Like what I did there? It's got a tone all its own, said Eddie Leon. I am truly digging your pickups. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I dig them as well. I love them. Like slicing wet leather. Was it true that Mr. Naylor was involved in the development of their pickups? Yes. We had a situation where I really liked the sound of the Reverend P90s. And because Joe Naylor is just such a, obviously, key part of how those pickups sound, he came out for those sounding sessions as well. So we worked and 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 worked. And finally got to the point where we got at the pickups. I thought they sounded superior to any of the conventionally wound pickups that we were kind of basing the initial sound on. Can you dig it? When will it be available? The guitars are available right doggone now. They just have started to become available. And the first batch was predominantly going to Wildwood Guitars. I think they may have already sold out of them, but you could call them up and say, hey bros, what's going down? And see what they say. That's always a good way to start off any conversation, I find, is when you call up someplace, just go, hey bros, what's going down? And then you get to the nitty gritty pretty quick. JJ asks, any plans for a burst finish by chance? Well, not initially. Fishman is shooting for an early summer release, says Ryan, of the new standalone pickups. And that's that. And that is that. Questions out there, don't be afraid. I have a deposit on a Tosa Turquoise. And I say, done, Kevin. I like that kind of talk. I just got the call from Wildwood. Mine is shipping. They may have some left. I like that, Maddie. Maddie, which one did you get? Maddie, which one did you get? No, the headstock is not matching. Well, the back of it is. The back of the guitar is the same color as the front. It's a set neck. ebony fingerboard. This particular Bradford Beach Blue is a kind of a transparent. I've got some finger smudges on it, unfortunately, but you can see the wood, the Carina wood going through there. See that? It's beautiful. It's a beautiful creature. No burst finish yet. Okay, I won't hold that against you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. How thick is an oval C? This particular oval C is not really that thick. Do I play guitar every day? Yes, I certainly do. Ooh, that's what I meant to do. Color options. This, Bradford Beach Blue, there's a Venetian Gold and a Midnight Black for the first three colors. Are the pickups powered? Yes, they are. There is a input jack right here. There's a regular, let's see, we got, there's a little mini USB input right beneath or above the quarter-inch jack. And that's where you plug her in. There's a lithium-ion battery and this control panel that takes of the juice of the sweet power. It goes, oh, delicious. And after about an hour and a half lapping up of sweet voltage, you've got 300 hours of plugged-in playing time of which to bedazzle your crowds with the power of your rock majesty, or whatever majesty you like to rock. I left the door open for whatever your flavor of gristle pounding is. Lefty models available? Not initially, unfortunately. I'm holding out for a dirt spider burst. Oh, that sounds unpleasant. The Valley of Shame burst. Wow, that's... What's for dinner? That's a good question. We've got a lot of leftover Easter ham. Your Easter ham is in the oven. I don't know if anyone recognizes that little jingle. That was from when I was a kid. Some grocery store around here used to have that as the jingle. Your Easter ham is in the oven. I say that every year at Easter time. My family looks at me like I'm out my mind. But that's not unusual. But it do. Mark asks, would you know when your pickups are low power? No, there is not like a low power option. They will either work or they will not. So there's not going to be any subcult of, I like to wait until about 4 hours before they're out of power, and then they sound exquisite. They will either work or they won't. But I always like to say, if you have a gig that lasts longer than 300 hours, perhaps a talk with management is in order. I have not run out of juice. I've never been stranded at the Gristle Bowl with out-of-powered guitar with Fluence pickups, FYI. Reese's Egg Burst. I like what you've done. You are a sassy morsel. We have a ham boiled in ginger beer. Ooh, that does sound delicious, Paul. Ginger beer is a delight, is it not? They got that 0-calorie one now. Sweet. Can we hear the out of phase? Yeah, I thought we did that, but we can do it again. I'm not afraid of it. Michael Burrell says it turns green when it's fully charged. That they do. There's a little light that goes on. It says, when you plug it in, it's red. It says, I'm partaking in this sweet juice known as voltage. And then when it goes full green, it's like, I'm full up. And if you plug in your guitar and that red light starts blinking, that means you've got, I think, 4 hours left. 4 hours till you're stranded at the toilet bowl. What? Dire Wolf says it's time for grilling. In my time of grilling. See what I did there? Led Zeppelin sings about summertime backyard activities. in my time of grilling. Oh, my cheeseburger. Oh, my cheeseburger. Oh, my cheeseburger. Right? Sorry about that. Yes. Thoughts on Floyd Rose? You know what? They are certainly useful for variety activities. You know, I never cottoned to a Floyd Rose. I like to have access to this business behind the nut, so I can do like little pew, 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 pew. If you play the phase and turn on phase 45, a black hole opens up. That's right, Jay. The phase 45 is my personal favorite because I do like to engage in interdimensional travel, and that black hole is a conduit to that kind of trip. So that's when I hit my phase 45. Can you dig it? No, my cheeseburger. I'm hoping I get an hour or two out of playing the Gristle 90 right out of the box before. Oh, absolutely, Maddie. It should be fully charged by the time it arrives at your lair. When it gets to the Maddie K lair, you better beware. You better beware. Wow. Song about Maddie K's Gristle 90 unveiling. It's going to be good times. Can you play the pickups with the USB plugged in to charge? Yes, you can. You can indeed. And if you do that, you might feel connected to the entire power grid. And all of a sudden you might turn into a superhero. A caped Maddie K crusader. Can you dig it? I hope you're a force for good, Maddie K, because superpower's coming right up. What? Beware of the Maddie K lair. He's got a new accent superpower. Who was? You better beware. That's right. That is a beauteous guitar. Thank you very much. Wrecking Crew. I appreciate that kind of talk. I didn't see that. Someone said that the out of phase sound ripped his aura. What about you, Fauna? You wanna? That's what I have to say. That's what Frank Zappa would have had to have said. What? Maddie, you need to do an unboxing video. Yes! Like those YouTubers do. Those people on your YouTube, they do unboxing videos. And they say, look what I got in the mail, the new flux capacitor U45. Let's plug it in. Am I right? Eddie Leon says, I want that Git fiddle. I don't blame you. I dig it. I dig it. How do I feel today? I feel fantastic. I feel like I'm, wait for it, walking on sunshine. It is a beautiful day outside here in Wisconsin. It's probably 70 degrees. We did have a little storm that came in, but it blew the hell out of here. It felt it wasn't welcome. So it sprayed its payload of rain and got the hell out. Now the sun's shining. People are walking tall, letting the good times roll. Can you dig it? You YouTubers from the Apna. That's exactly correct. Commence Spirited Musical Congress. Well, we've musical congress quite a bit. I'll play one last little snippet using the slide as a parting salvo. Ooh, the phone is ringing. Who could it be? The law enforcement community, perhaps. Stop. Stop with that sounds rock. Down with the stars rock. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in today to our Monday edition of our Fishman Takeover here in the Orange Room. I'm Gregory Koch. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll be doing something at 3 p.m. Central Time for our friends at Wildwood Guitars. Don't forget to check out the latest edition of my podcast, Chewing the Gristle, it's called. Steve Vai was our guest on the last one. So we've had some spectacular guests on we're on season 2. There's, I think, 36 issues, something like that. I had a great conversation with Devin Townsend earlier today. It was fantastic. I'm talking to Andy Wood on Wednesday. We're loading her up. So check them out wherever podcasts are cast. You can go to Apple Podcasts. You can go to Kukabunga Podcasts. All the podcasts. Wherever casts are pod. By God, we're going to be there. Chewing the game, Gristle. All right, folks. Thanks so much. We'll see you on the Flippity Flop.